Hello,
What's
hello.
on, everybody?
I don't know if anybody got the memo
Welcome.
today. We'll see.
Welcome to the
I know
Reseller
Tim
Genie.
shared it out on his Instagram. We did not get a chance to record this week because I've been under the weather. My voice is still not 100%. So we do thank all you guys that are popping in. Charity had left a question for Tim. Tim's on his way. He's playing furniture delivery man today. He's out doing that. But we did want to, I know myself and Leroy were at the reseller rally. I think I just talked too much, John. I think that was the case. Just talked way too much. I sent you the link earlier too. If you or Whitney or both want to pop in at some point, feel free to do so. I did send the link out in the Reseller Rally Facebook group. But if for some reason you didn't get the link and you want to pop in for a few minutes, we wanted to talk just a little bit about Reseller Rally. No, Cernoch was not there, so if he has any questions for you guys, there's our first guest coming in. Actually, this guy's pretty infamous. He actually has headshots going around everywhere, even from people.
This guy advertised himself at the Reseller Rally.
Yeah. He even from non-resellers, they were wanting autographed pics. So we'll pop in.
He had his own pens, guys. This guy had his own marker, and he had a backup marker for his marker.
He's pro, man, and bodyguards all around. But this is a long time supporter of ours, Mr. Bill, coming in. Mr.
Hey.
Bill,
Hey, how's it going, fellas?
It's going.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, man.
For sure.
We're now recouping, week out from Reseller Rally. So
yes.
Would you like to share some of your own highlights of the rally?
Oh yeah, just any sort of meetup is a great time, and I can't say enough thank yous to Pete and to John and to Kevin for their organizing this event just to get us all together in one spot, and just to meet so many people, to meet Leroy finally. Leroy's one of those guys that you feel like you know him already. And when you meet him in person, it's almost like, you're re-meeting somebody, he's so that was cool. And of course, Eric, we've met before. And just all the new relationships that you build from last time, and just a great atmosphere. It's a great venue there, at the hotel. It's just a great place for everybody to meet up. The boat ride was just phenomenal again. And you had mentioned there, I was able to throw out some headshots there, sign some stuff for folks, which was fun. It seems a bit self-centered, but it's a great icebreaker to meet somebody new. People come up, they say, hey, what's going on here? And you sign a headshot and then get a chance to talk with somebody and just have some fun. And just overall, I'm always going to hit every meetup that I can. And, shout out to those sponsors too, that help, you got the organizers, but then those sponsors too. I have no affiliations, but, my Reseller Genie and List Perfectly and whatnot, and American Bubble Boy, those folks that, help put a little of their time and effort and money's behind an event to make it special for everybody is just, can't say enough about them.
Yeah, no doubt. So I guess the question is, did Leroy have a spot for you on his dance card like he did your co-host, or just?
He did not. I was like that. That awkward, teenage kid just sitting on the sidelines, just longing to get that one slow dance with Leroy, and it just never materialized. No, actually, I did. I actually did get a dance with Leroy, just for a few moments. And then, they come up, tap on your shoulder, and the next guy comes in. It's like a dollar dance at a wedding. I think he had a little hat there to the side, and people were throwing dollar bills into it, get a chance to, hold him close and have their moment with Leroy.
There you go. There you go.
Nice.
So how was the picking? I know I saw you guys out a little bit going around. Did you find anything good out there?
I actually did not go out picking at all over the weekend. Yeah, I did I guess technically pick one item. I've kind of told that story before. Art of Resale had bought a grill, had no idea how he was going to get that thing back to Las Vegas. So we made a deal right there in the lobby of the hotel. And so I picked up a good deal, doubled Art's money on his transaction. But yeah, I kind of hung back, did some other local attraction stuff down in Cincinnati. Got to have a good day hanging out with Rod picking and punching, and his wife Jess. Jill and I did some local attractions stuff with them for the afternoon. And Saturday it was more just hanging out, meeting people in more of a quiet, personal one-on-one relationship there, getting to know people and not that quick.
Whoa,
Eric's going solo.
Man, I don't know what happened there. Who did that?
No, but yeah, I did see.
Leroy's trying to cut you off, is what it is. That's what it is. He dropped some spaghetti on the keyboard or something. I don't know. We interrupted his lunch today.
See a lot of folks going out and getting in different groups. People from all over everywhere. Hooking up in little groups to go out and do the sourcing and building kind of that relationship. It's always cool. I've been at other meetups where I did a lot of sourcing with different folks, and you get to see that what somebody else sees, that and everybody's picking up stuff. You would think with that many resellers in the area, there wouldn't be anything left. And it seemed like everybody kind of got that one really good item, and then the rest was just good picking.
So what attractions did you go to while you're there then?
We went over to the Underground Railroad Museum. Nice. That was in Cincinnati, just kind of right across the river from the hotel. You could see the hotel from there. And we spent kind of the morning, had breakfast at the hotel, and then went over there. And we got to see more than that because parking sometimes in that area. I think we drove around the building about a dozen times trying to figure out how to park down there. But so we went and visited with Rod and Jess at the Underground Railroad Museum. Nice. Just a really, really cool attraction. Very, very eye-opening and enlightening. Just really learned a lot, and it was a great experience.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, there was a couple of people. Well, obviously, a bunch of people have dropped in the chat. We do want to make mention of just real quick. Cincinnati Picker, obviously in there. He said he's traveling. Otherwise, he would jump in. Otherwise, he's just listening. Joe Deals, thanks for being here. Yeah, Walter, good to see you. Perfectly blessed. New England Betty Boop, thanks for dropping in. Lisette for sure. 540 Flips, thanks for coming through. And over the years is en route, I do believe. He's in traffic on my way to the reseller rally now. He's a little bit late, only a week late, but it's headed there now. Charity asked, where I was at the ADH Dave comic pick. Actually, yes, Dave actually was at my comic pick, but we invited. Actually, Dave happened to be in the right place at the right time because myself and Joe, Philly Picker, were headed to that pick, and he happened to be walking in the lobby as we were walking out. So he got the invite and scored great. So that. I'm listing. This is all the comics I've listed thus far. I've got 2 more boxes. So
I was there virtually.
Yeah.
Let's touch fingers, Ken. Can we touch fingers? There you go. Perfect.
There you go.
It's very mature. Very mature guest you invite on here, Eric.
I want a special shout out for Thrifty Junker. She made Leroy's trip possible. So thank you. She was roadside assistance for Leroy. So got him with the rest of the rally.
got to rehook up with Dina there again. I'd seen her previously at the last rally. Great lady, had good time. And you want to talk about dance moves right here? Leroy's the king of the slow dance. I seen him out there, but a guy that's got moves is right here. Paul Philly.
I only have moves after like 4 beverages. Can get
Okay.
4 or 5 beverages in me, and then the moves can start happening. When I'm sober, it's hard. It's hard to get on dance floor.
Yeah, it was.
We're talking about highlights of the rally. What would be one of your highlights?
Man, none. It was terrible. The whole event sucked. Whoever put it on did a terrible job. Just the worst event ever.
Hey, John might be watching, so be careful.
John, if you're watching, terrible event. No, I don't know.
Any bags in your bag?
Did I get any what?
Any bags in your bag?
No, I actually didn't. I left my goodie bag in the hotel. I couldn't fit it on the plane with me.
What?
Yeah.
Should have just carried it on as a purse.
Kevin just texted me saying, "Watch it, I hear you."
You could have just carried it on as a purse. It's like, I'm gonna need these. Are my
No, I've already had a personal item as my backpack, and this is Frontier. They were charging like $85, and no offense to my Reseller Genie or whatever else was in that goodie bag. It's not worth $85 to bring back home with me. So I left it in the hotel room.
You could have done it like Flip the World and just auctioned it off on your whatnot before you left.
I was thinking about doing that too, but then I'm like, how am I supposed to ship it? I was leaving, so I had no one to ship it with. So it was, it is what it was.
True.
I think what stood out for me from this event was the whatnot show was a lot of fun. With
Yes,
yeah,
I thought the whole it was so cool. Like underneath like some like overpass or something. I don't know. It was just like a really cool place to have it, and it was a lot of fun. Like people were cheering when the bids got high, and it was like a lot of energy, a lot of good energy that happened there. So I like that a lot.
Yeah, that was a really cool event. It's crazy. I got a chance to talk to Pete while we were there at the auction, and I said, Pete, would you ever imagine this would be the future of reselling? This is what's going on. We're in the parking lot of the Cincinnati Bengals Stadium under an overpass with a trailer, auctioning off goods with a bunch
and having John sell his hat for like $240.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Imagine that was gonna happen.
Yeah, that trash to cash T-shirt like 260 or something like that.
I tried to bid in a couple of things, but I don't have Brian money. I don't have Mike money, so there was no chance I was getting any of that stuff.
Roman in the building.
And I saw Eric. He showed up with his game on. He had the big Crave case of White Castles.
Yeah, but everyone kept saying no to him. Right?
I know.
He couldn't give those things away. I was like, what's wrong with people? He couldn't give
it. They knew something I didn't, that Carrie was going to catch a face full of White Castle.
He did catch a face full.
Yeah, I had a few takers. It took a minute to get in there for sure.
Yeah, I partook. I had one of those greasy cheeseburgers from the White Castle. It was good stuff.
I had to give them away after I was like 5 deep. I was like, we gotta get this out of my hand and get this out. Like,
what does the Crave box go for these days? I don't even know.
Dude, it was only like 25.
Really? For all those? That's a lot of food for $25. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was right next door to one.
We don't have
my hotel. You were in the same hotel as me, right, Eric? Yeah. So
yeah.
It was right. Me and Eric were either cheap or smart. I'm not sure which one it was.
I was late. A late decider on going to the rally. I almost wasn't able to go. My dad actually had some medical stuff going on, so I weren't sure. But all that cleared up. Everything's good. So
nice.
We were able to head out. So shout out Philly Picker, man. He reached out to me and said, "Hey, do you have a motel room?" And I was like, "No." So he was looking for one as well. So that's what I'm saying.
I feel like Eric shared more bed with anybody else. in
Yeah.
the reseller world. Eric's gonna be known
I've
as
shared
the
a room with
hotel
more
bed
people.
sharer.
Yeah, more people than most. That's for sure.
All I know is Joe and Kevin, but I'm sure there's probably somebody else that.
Well,
got
when
to
we
predict.
stayed at 1 year at the 100-mile yard sale, we stayed at Airbnb that had like pretty small accommodations.
Oh,
So we gave Cernoch the bed. And,
Yeah.
wow, Cernoch got the bed. Dang, okay.
Oh, man.
King of
Yeah.
the castle over here. Okay, Cernoch.
Yeah, Sir Snapback. We got to look out for. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure when I get that Visa bill next month, I'll wish that I was one of the smart ones staying at one of the other hotels in
Dude,
the area.
I will tell you the thing about the Holiday Inn. Food was right there across the street, man. We had the skylight.
Everything. There was
We
like
had
8
the
million
Waffle
restaurants
House
around there.
and a convenience store right there, and
Yeah,
a White
there's-
Castle next door.
There was Waffle House. There was McDonald's, Wendy's.
Yeah.
I went to Big Boy for the first time in my life on Sunday. That was right there too. Yeah. It was
we go.
great. All walking distance.
My hotel was nice. I stayed at Bucky's and I didn't get kicked out because I was there too long. So I just grabbed my pillow and went to sleep and woke up and kept driving.
Wait. So Leroy, you just like were there for like 2 hours, pretty much, right? You drove that whole way for just.
I got there for the boat and then drove a little that night and then continued home.
You're crazy. Man.
I just wanted to see you, Paul. I just wanted.
You
to see
barely saw me
That's-
though, man. You were like out there.
I saw
macking
you.
on all these
You were trying to
girls.
share me with somebody else. I don't want to share you with somebody else.
I want to show my girl who you were, and you were like, "Nah, I don't got time for this. Someone gotta go. And you gotta do something else or something." He did leave her with a very like impressionable line that she still mentions to this day. So you said something that hit home for her. So appreciate that.
And are you sharing this
So I got a
memorable
question.
line?
Yeah, he said, "Look at all these people on this boat that want to be with Paul, but he's right here talking to you. So just remember."
I know, right?
So that was like,
What?
damn.
Aw.
Yeah. So I was like, "You tell
How
her, Leroy.
sweet.
You tell her."
Oh my gosh! Walter talking about planes, trains, automobiles. Oh, here we go.
Cernoch went to his own rally. Oh God, this
Oh,
guy.
there's the man.
Here-
The man that we
Here
missed.
comes the flood of questions. Just be ready.
Tim, did you get any
Yeah.
phone calls over the last day or so?
Phone calls.
No. My recent picker video, I called you from the flea market, and I kind of exposed your phone number to the whole world for about like 8 hours before I realized it and cut it out.
Oh,
But I got 4 comments saying I can see Tim's number,
well, that's
so
good.
I'm glad nobody called you.
Oh, that's great.
Tim's gonna be getting some heavy breathing on the phone later.
Yeah, let's see how many. Yeah, that video has almost 10,000 views right now. So good. I'm surprised nobody called you during that time. So that's good. That's good.
Fantastic. Listen, I see. I know. I'm sorry that I wasn't there. I apologize.
Yes.
Life has been at a crazy point, and I had to make some cuts. And unfortunately, Reseller Rally was one of the cuts. But yes, it burnt. It hurt my soul. Like when I was watching the Trash to Cash live, every time they showed Leroy, I was like, Leroy, and he couldn't hear me, and it was upsetting to me, But like, I'm just, I'm glad that we were well represented, 50%. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna say 51%.
50%.
We're gonna give Leroy and Eric 51%. So a majority of us was there. But yeah, it is. I haven't been to a lot of these sort of events. I will tell you though that hands down, it's one of the most favorite things that I've done. I was so bummed I couldn't go this year because just first of all, the picking there is crazy, and it's just it's very organic. Just like the whole way that you mingle with everybody, like nobody's like pushing anything on you, and it's a very organic vibe where everybody kind of just hanging out, like enjoying each other's company, and like like it's a different type of networking. It's not like, like you're making connections and stuff like that, but it's not like we're like, passing out business cards with codes on the back of it. Although that's what I would have done with the RIN photo room code. I would have definitely put that on the back of every sticker that Eric was going to pass out.
Yeah, Tim asked me when Eric signed my shirt if he used the RIN code while he signed it. I was like, no, he didn't.
Tell a friend to tell a friend. I actually, I'm terrible. Obviously, you guys all know I have no problem talking to people, but I'm terrible at like taking pictures and video while I'm at these events. And there's a lot of moments
Same.
like, dude, I wish I would have like just took a moment. Because sometimes I get home and I'm like, dude, I've got pictures of nobody. Like the only pictures I got is people that tagged me in pictures.
Yeah, I took one picture this whole weekend, and that was in the very beginning when I had dinner with Dave and Rod. I took one picture. That's it, and I was like, wow. I mean, on one hand, it's good too because you're busy living in the moment, so you're not doing that.
Mhm.
But on the other hand, you're like, oh, it would have been great to have a little more memories. But it is what it is.
So,
Yeah, I always
Cernoch,
think
what
about it.
place did you come in the marching band competition? I didn't know that you were in a marching band competition.
No, it's my kids. I said my kids keep me
Oh.
busy. Yeah.
Okay.
I had a baseball, a 9:30 a.m. baseball game on Saturday. Okay. And then a birthday party an hour away that my son's best friend neighbor had. So we had to show up to that. And then my other son had 2 marching band competitions because the weekend before it got rained out. So he had one in the morning and then one in the evening. So I was like gone from like 9 a.m. to like 10 p.m. at night on that day.
I didn't even know that was a thing. Marching band competitions. That's a thing.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
I don't have kids,
Yeah.
Tim, so I don't know.
I was in the marching band because I
Hey,
did.
Yeah.
I just saw Tim's name on here. Former Black fashion champion.
That's what I always tell Tim. I'm like, Tim, wait to have kids because when you get kids, it gets way more hectic.
So I have a question for everybody on the panel. What could have you personally done better for the rally?
What do you mean?
I could have shown up.
Yep,
Yes.
that is one. Eric,
Good answer, Tim. Good answer. I could have not shown up. That probably would have been better for the
another
rally.
good point. Another good point for sure.
Tim?
Man, I don't even know what I could have done better. Yeah, I like to think when I'm at these things that I'm kind of an ambassador for the event. I always go, I find that guy that's kind of standing on the outside, on the fringe, just, maybe not wanting to approach somebody.
Yeah.
And I try to bring them in. And if they haven't, if I'm standing there talking with Paul and Eric and everybody, I try to bring that person over and say, hey, have you met Paul? Have you met Eric yet? And give them a chance
And they'll be like, duh.
to meet somebody.
They're like,
then,
duh. We don't know who you are, Ken, but we definitely met Paul and Eric. That's what they usually say.
Hopefully by the end of the rally, they knew who I was, or at least that we had a chance to talk but yeah, I like to, could I have done something better? Maybe drag some more people in that were on the fringes and let them feel a part of that circle and get a chance to shake a hand and have a couple minutes with somebody they might have been intimidated to go up and meet.
I don't want to give Kevin too much credit because he's probably watching, but at the first time I went to the rally, the one where I met Tim and Eric, all these other guys, like Kevin was like a big YouTuber at that time for me. And I just loved how he was just so personable and went up to people instead of waiting people to go to them. Because there was other YouTubers there that weren't like that at all. They were just standing in the corner doing their own thing. And I just didn't get the right vibe. So ever since I saw Kevin do, I was like, I want to be the same person. I want to go up to people, say hi to everybody. Somebody probably called me a politician on the board on the
shaking hands and kissing babies.
Yeah, because I was shaking everybody's hand, kiss all the babies, doing everything. And I'm like, I just want to say hi because sometimes people want to maybe are too intimidated or to come up to you. So you just want to do that.
Paul,
So,
I thought you were more of the kissing hands and making babies sort of guy. So
that too.
congratulations on that improvement.
That too. I'm very good at kissing hands and making babies.
Hey, I do want to get.
That's actually the next rally event coming up. Paul Philly Flipper baby making rally.
Baby. How much are the tickets to that? That gotta be some expensive tickets, Ken, if they want to make it to the baby maker rally.
They're all free. They're all free tickets.
All free. Can we get Trojan to sponsor it or something?
I think that would.
You know,
defeat the
Kevin
purpose.
can.
I will not be attending. I will not be attending. And Tim will not be attending either.
I
Okay?
don't know. I feel like Tim might be the guest speaker. He might be on the panel.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So let me ask
Somebody
you.
said Tim's going to be the fluffer
No.
or road
Absolutely
show.
not.
Sorry, guys.
Absolutely not. So how much? So what days did all you guys get there?
I was probably I got there Friday afternoon because my original plane got canceled the day of. I was supposed to get there Friday morning, and my flight got canceled on Friday morning. So I had to look for like a emergency flight, and it left at 2 p.m. So I got there like 5 p.m. So I got there, I had dinner right away, and then went and did the whole thing. Yeah. And then I left all the way on Monday morning because there was no flights back anywhere on Sunday. So I had to wait until Monday to fly back. Yeah.
I got there on Thursday, like right at dinner time, and we walked into the hotel, and there was a group of folks, Eric, Jimmy, and Sonia, a few Frank and Janelle from FJ Treasures. They were all just standing up to go eat dinner. So we walked into the hotel, turned right back around, and went and had dinner. And then Joe Billy Picker showed up, met up with us, and so just had a real good time Thursday night. Got back to the hotel, and there were some more folks that showed up by then. And but I think a lot of the folks showed up on Fridays.
Shout out to D Hardy.
That's freaking Hardy. That's her name.
That's Hardy, man.
That's
Des.
freaking Hardy.
Okay, I
freaking
thought
Hardy.
it was D like Des Moines, but
No.
we're gonna go Des Hardy. Shout out to Des Hardy for the $10 super chat. Says hello everyone. Well, hello to you, Des Hardy.
Yes.
Welcome to Reseller Information Network. Thank you for stopping by and saying hello. We appreciate you.
That's my girl right there. This is my girl.
Are you sure
There
it's
were
Des
some-
and not Des Moines, like Des
Yes.
Hardy?
I'm
Des.
very sure it's Des.
Okay. Listen. I like to
Very
make sure I get
confident it's
everybody's
Des.
names right. You know,
I shipped like 500 packages to Des.
shout out
Yeah.
to Des.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure I got
Yes.
it right. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I overthink things. I saw DES. I'm like, it's Des Hardy. I heard people say that name before, but then in the back of my mind, I'm like, what if it's like Des Moines?
Which
You
is
know-
Day Hardy.
Exactly.
Des
So
Hardy.
like, I wanted to, cover all of my
You
ground.
just want to be inclusive. I respect it.
Yeah.
See, I would have got there Thursday if I could have gone. Like, if
That's
I
when I
had to
came
like swindle it, like, and be like, "Hey, Cernoch, I'm picking you up." You know what I'm saying? And we're on our way. We're gonna just go there for the boat, and then we'll come back. All right. But if I had the money and the plan and like the lifestyle, I'd have got there Wednesday night. So Thursday morning, I could have been out there
Yeah.
picking, because I know that Kentucky Cincinnati picking it ain't like the picking out here in
It's
DC.
different. It's different.
Yeah.
That first time we went it was the first rally. Josie's parents came with us. Not even to go, they didn't go to the rally, but they came with us to go on the road trip. So we had Josie, me, Josie's dad, Josie's mom in the rental car. And that thing was packed to the brim.
Yeah,
all the
I
way
can
back,
imagine.
driving
Yeah.
back to DC. It was crazy how dope the picking was out there.
Yeah, it
The
is.
first that came first last time.
Yeah.
Hey, I will tell you this, like you asked earlier about like what would you change? I tell you what I've now discovered the hard way is for future rallies, I will be flying to the rally and renting the car and coming home. Because I'm not leaving fruit on the vine anymore.
Yeah.
It's like,
Definitely.
Leaving fruit on the wine. I left stuff I
Fruit on
paid
the
for in the
vine.
hotel.
yeah.
Yeah, I almost had to rent a U-Haul to go save Eric.
Yeah.
I
I
bought
tell you, man,
things.
we could
Ken,
use
the Santa suit. I left the Santa suit. I couldn't fit it. I left it
You did?
I left it as a tip to my hotel cleaner.
Man, I could have hauled that thing home for you.
Imagine what they thought. What was this guy doing with this suit? What was
Dude,
really
I had,
going
like,
on in this room?
I had like four boxes like empty, and then like three. For some reason, when I grabbed a bunch of shirts in this one sale, like I ended up with some shirts that I didn't want in the pile, and I was just like, I threw them in the boxes. I had like a stack in there on top of the trash can. I was like, these guys are gonna be like, what is going on?
How many shirts were you wearing on the plane to make sure you got everything home? Did you put like 6 or 7 shirts on?
I was debating on putting a Santa suit on. I was debating it.
Oh, that's what you should have done.
That'd have been awesome.
If you had the
on the
GoPro
plane.
on with the Santa suit on the airplane.
Oh, yeah.
I can hear Kevin right
And
now
didn't
in
you
my ear, like you just missed out on content, Paul.
Yeah.
You needed to keep that Santa suit, Paul, for the role playing package at the baby making event.
Oh, yes,
coming up. You buy that special Santa package.
I got a banana suit here, so like I can still role play, Ken. I don't have to be Santa.
That's the one thing. For me, I love the rally, especially because it's in Ohio and I live in Ohio. So anything that I pick, I can load up the vehicle and take it home. And I know the last rally, I think I shipped some stuff back when Jimmy Old School Flips was still living in Denver. I took some stuff home, was able to ship it for him. So next event, somebody has some things, I definitely can drag them home so you don't lose out on your deals.
Yeah. Next one, I heard there might be a Trash to Cash one in January in Florida. It's gonna be great for me. That one. I'm not missing out.
I could definitely convince, as long as it's not around playoffs, I could probably swindle that.
It's gonna be around playoffs.
It's around playoffs. It's January.
Yeah.
Unless it's like Pro Bowl weekend. It could be Pro Bowl weekend.
That's
where
in
who cares
February,
about?
Though.
Oh, February. Okay,
Mhm.
Could be. Yeah.
Because I know Josie. If that January weather hitting and I say Florida, she's game.
Tim, it's okay. Commanders won't be in the playoffs, so you don't have nothing to worry about.
Listen,
you can just...
man. Listen.
Oh,
Hey,
neither
Tim,
will
sorry
my fantasy
about
team.
last night.
Yeah, we're talking about last night.
We're not going to.
that was a beatdown.
I had Justin Fields in my second league. I was very happy. That was a good,
Authentic had Justin Fields and DJ Moore together on his team.
well, that's a pretty good stack.
That's a win. That's a win.
Might be hard to lose.
That's crazy.
Hey
I'm
Tim,
hoping the
speaking of that,
Dolphins will snap back this
can you put my backup quarterback in, because I don't know how to do it.
Yes, I can do that. For you.
You serious?
and put in A chain for him too, please.
Yeah, just one time.
Wait, you have A-Chain on your bench, Leroy?
He's had him on the bench. He has never moved him up.
I don't know how to do anything.
It's like points. Just
I
like,
keep going to YouTube and trying to figure it out, and it won't work.
Just
Man.
phone a friend, man.
Leroy, do you need me to step in and manage your team for you?
Leroy, who's your
It's
starting
at the bottom.
quarterback?
I don't know if you.
I need a new quarterback, Leroy. You want to trade real quick? I got freaking Joe Burrow. He's trash. Absolute garbage.
No, I got my backup quarterback is Wilson, I think.
Wilson. Oh, for the
My
Jets?
quarterback, my starting quarterback was Pickett, but he's out.
Oh, wow. You got worse
Mag's
issues than
still
that.
headed back, packing the car, man. Packed up.
oh, look at that. Driving through West Virginia right now. Probably nowhere near me though, because I'm in the Eastern Panhandle. They're always like, "Oh, I went through West Virginia." I'm like, "Where'd you go through?" "Oh, I went through Huntington." I'm like, "That's like 6 hours away."
Well,
So, Mag, are
Leroy,
you
Adam
playing
Schefter
Take Me
just
Home, West
messaged me.
Virginia?
Adam
Adam
Schefter just messaged me and
Country
said
Road.
that Kenny Pickett is active and starting.
Breaking news. Kenny Pickett active for the Steelers.
Yeah, but who's your backup
Nice
though,
game.
Leroy?
I think
Who's
it's
the backup?
Wilson. I think it's Wilson. I don't know.
I'm about to look right now. Uh-oh, I played somebody got 74 points. Oh, I played against Mike who had DJ Moore.
Right.
DJ Moore got him 74 points in your league, Tim? What?
How
Meg,
did,
where in
somebody
West Virginia
close
are
to
you?
it.
How did I miss Mike, man. I wanted to see, I miss seeing all the
man.
people. That's
Mike-
what I really miss.
Mike is a blast, dude. To hang out
Cameron
with, man.
too. And
Yeah.
I've never been able to meet. I've met a lot of these people already at the previous rally and at some other events, but I never got to hang out with Art before. I always wanted
Art's
to hang
cool.
out with
Art's
Art.
cool.
Art is
Art was a
very
lot of
cool.
fun. Yeah.
Yes.
Pretty much everybody that was at the rally was a good time.
Yeah, I will tell you, like you said earlier, Paul, about like the different dynamic last year. I will tell you this year, man, I felt like it was like super relaxed. Like everybody seemed to be having a good time, getting along with each other. Like it was a different atmosphere than last time because of just having the private room for a session, and then having obviously all the weddings apparently happening at that motel while we were there.
Holy
So,
moly!
Yes.
There was like 4 weddings that day. Yeah, it was crazy.
yeah, so it was one of those things. But I really felt like that it was having the event out with the auction that was away from the motel. It seemed like almost everybody that was there at that event, like which is
At the auction. Yeah, pretty much.
yeah. So
I didn't see
The
Leroy at the
coolest-
auction, but I don't.
I
blame him for it either.
literally got there at 5 o'clock.
he went straight on the boat, dude. When Leroy
Yeah,
got
he
there.
just
went right on
barely-
the boat, and then
he
I
almost
left
missed
and
the
went-
boat.
Did you parachute out
No,
onto the
what's his
boat?
name? Speaking of Hudson, almost missed. Rod almost
Bungeed
missed
off
the
on
boat.
the
Yeah, Rod's Uber never showed up, and some miracle, a random go kart or something golf cart just showed up. I was like, "You need a ride?" He just drove right to the boat because his Uber never came.
What'd you guys eat on the
I will
boat this
say that-
time?
Oh, yeah, they had some good food in the boat. They had some.
The food was good.
They had some,
Yeah, definitely.
Buffet?
Like,
buffet
Yeah.
style again.
Oh
Yeah.
man, that's what I really missed out on, huh?
Yeah, chicken and beef and what else
Mashed
was there?
potatoes,
Good pasta salads, mashed potatoes
pasta.
were excellent.
Lots of cheesecake. Lots of cheesecake.
Ooh, yeah.
Mm.
Cheesecake was
I have to say, for me,
awesome.
the coolest thing, I was in awe when I got on the boat and I went upstairs to see all those arenas from that side. Like, I've never seen them in person, but to actually be able to see them all across the river,
Yeah,
that was
pretty
the
cool.
coolest I've seen
Yeah.
them. And they had the
And
lights
then-
on and the reds.
on the
The
way
views
back.
were
Yeah, when
definitely
everything's
cool. Yeah.
lit up.
Yeah,
Amazing.
amazing. Definitely good.
You didn't get a picture on the captain's lap, Leroy?
He wouldn't let me up there. He had a rope across.
Which captain? Talking about the captain of the boat or Ken? Because Ken was the captain too.
should have got a picture. Yeah.
Yeah, I gave one of those to the captain as we were getting off the boat. I was like, "Here, captain," and he's just like, he's like, "Oh, thanks."
You think it's in the trash yet?
You should have gave it
And
to him
then-
on the way there. And say, "Look, man, if you get in trouble, I got you."
And then they had all those wedding parties, the wedding parties at the bar then in the hotel. And I called the bride over and I signed one for the bride and she's like, okay. And then the wedding party started to come over and they're like, can I have one? And, they thought, maybe I was
Whoa!
somebody they should be
There
at
we
least
go.
getting
Let's
in
go,
on this.
Ken.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
great.
The DOG,
That's too
man.
funny.
The DOG.
Dude,
So who
Ken
lasted
got-
the longest
Ken got
in the
20 new
hotel
subscribers
lobby?
from the
That's what I
wedding.
want to know.
I lasted the shortest. I think I was the first one to tap out. Like 12 a.m. I was gone, Tim.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Yeah.
too old.
I
Too
think
old.
Saturday I was down there till about 2 in the morning and there were still people going strong. It was still pretty full.
Last time, man, I went to leave at 5 a.m. There was still people down there, like to go catch my flight. But I was with you guys. Like I went. I think we rolled out a little bit around 1 Saturday night. So.
I left before even everyone got there on Saturday. People were still getting there from the boat. And I was already gone. I was like, yeah, I can't hang.
Well, they didn't kick nobody off the boat until 11?
Meg said 3:30. She was there to 3:30.
Whew.
The boat.
Tennessee
not the
Picker,
boat.
Kevin 2:30, bro. 2:30.
I know. I said that there was a big party while I was gone. Yeah.
Yeah, I was yeah. I was
And
checked out by that
And
time.
the first night I left early too because Art's like, we gotta leave at 6 a.m. for yard sales. So I was like, I can't hang out. And then Art managed to leave at 6 a.m. and then we got to the yard sale at 7 and didn't open until 9. And I'm like, why the hell are we here at 7?
So when you called me, you were at the flea market, weren't you? That flea market is a good flea market. If it's the same one that we went to last time we were out there.
I don't think so because we were
Which one did Josh go to? Josh went to a good one.
No, that's no. We want to go away from everybody, so we went like an hour north. We were like, we got to go an hour north where nobody is. So it was some like flea market there. It wasn't like a every single week kind of thing. It was like a church parking lot. I think church members were setting up stuff and selling their stuff. It was still pretty good, but I don't think it was like the one you're talking about, Tim.
Yeah.
Tim, did you and Cernoch see the hat that Art got?
Treasure Isle, their Tennessee pickers.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That
I
was
saw
the
I
name
didn't
of
see
the-
it. What was it?
Man.
Yeah, it was a
Bengal splash.
logo athletic Bengal splash.
Mhm.
Oh, that was sweet hat.
And we were at the yard sale before, and he asked the yard sale owner, like, "Do you have any shark tooth hats?" I'm like, "That's a very specific question to ask." Ask an owner. He's like, "You never know. You never know." And then the next yard sale, there's a splash right there. I was like,
Hmm.
I'm gonna say, first off, you ask them and they know what a shark tooth is.
Right, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know
You
what a
might
shark
be in
tooth is.
trouble.
Yeah. Here you
Yeah,
go.
and then-
$500.
Then, Mike Shadjuice, he's like, man, I live here. I never find this stuff. You guys all breeze into town and walk out where we had shark tooth and splash, Bengal stuff, and he's there all the time looking for that stuff. Art just
Well,
has
if you
the
drove
eye.
an hour north, you're almost at Kent's. Are you close to Mason or something, or Macon?
No. It's a little farther. I'm about 3 hours north, but hell, I'm a
Okay.
third of the way home if I drive back to, an hour for picking.
Yeah, that's what we were in Macon or something. Mason, or I forgot how to pronounce it.
Yeah,
One of
Mason,
them.
Ohio, down near
Yeah.
Kings Island, the amusement park and such down there. Yeah.
That's where we were.
Is somebody watching like daytime soap operas right now? Am I the only one that hears that right now?
I heard it too.
Okay.
I thought it was Leroy. I thought Leroy was watching.
No, it's my kid. He's watching Nickelodeon right now.
Oh, that's
Oh,
okay. That's
that's
okay. As long
okay.
as it's your kid watching Nickelodeon, I'm
They had
fine.
it. Listen,
I just wanted to make
again,
sure you weren't watching,
Look.
One Life to Live or whatever. They
Now that
call
he's
this
watching-
The
thing.
Days of Our Lives.
Days of Our
He's
Lives.
watching. Oh, it's Disney. Bunked. He's watching Bunked.
Bunked. Oh, I've never heard of half of these shows.
Alert.
Well, but
Oh.
I don't think you're at home watching these shows. I hope you're not.
Who, me?
Yeah, like
No,
They're
no.
for kids.
I've listen. I have yet to watch Bunked. Josie
I know.
wants to watch every once in a while. She talks about cartoons, and I'm like,
I recently started watching Bluey on Disney with the girls and Super Kitties. So, what Super Kitties? That's
wait,
that's
wait.
the
With
show.
who are you watching these with?
My girlfriend's kids.
all
I
right.
don't know how you pronounce it.
Here's the thing. So sometimes, like when I'm, we co-parent and everything. Like, so I drop off the kids, and sometimes my ex's little kids are watching YouTube. They literally have these like videos 12-hour videos that just loop. And
Yep.
it's just like people playing with toys.
Ah.
So I said, hey, pause this real quick. I paused it. I said, 9.1 million views. I'm like, whoa, like what is the? And so I went to their channel and it's just like so many subscribers. They have they literally had probably 20 million subscribers, and like every video has like 9 to 20 million views. So
Jeez.
think about that. Are we? And it's all. It's no talking. It's all. What do they call it?
ASMR.
ASMR.
ASMR. Yeah,
ASMR.
this is all ASMR. They're playing with toys and.
There you
It's
go.
just-
Babysitter.
Tim's new channel, just him playing with toys.
Yeah,
for
I'm
12
like,
hours.
I'm like, man, we're in the wrong business, bro.
Who needs to sell the toys? We just sit and play with them.
Right?
And this is my guy. This is my guy, Miss Scene too, man. Cameron is
Cameron was a blast.
always the life of the
His
party.
wife was there too. She was awesome. So
Yeah.
it was
Got
amazing.
to meet Heather.
Yeah.
That was
My goodies.
Was there anybody that you guys met there that you haven't met, like that you like interact with on like a pretty regular basis that you hadn't met yet before, and that you met at this event? You and Leroy.
Leroy. Yeah.
How come you're down at the bottom but black screen up top?
It's his
Leroy's
camera
having some
again.
issues, man. Leroy's having some
I think
issues.
your camera's unplugged or something.
He's like, I'm trying to get back in.
Yes.
There you go. There you go.
You can just hear the voice.
We got
sounds like God. Like, yes.
Leroy, who did you meet for the first time at this rally that you haven't
Cameron.
seen before?
Cameron.
Cameron?
Yeah.
Paul, what about you?
I'm trying to think. I know I haven't I never met Cameron's wife, so that was a first.
Yeah.
Meg Lilac Seller, I never even see her face until the rally, so it's cool to put like a face to that name. She's always in my chats.
Yeah. Great lady.
Let's see. Alicia the Ink Picker, but I never heard of her until the rally either, so I don't know who she was until the rally, but she knew who I was. So it was like people like that. I can't think of somebody that I was like interacted with and haven't seen until it's because I've been to so many other events. So like I've seen them either at past rallies or FlipCon or whatever.
What about you, Eric?
Oh, you know me.
I was gonna say because Eric be getting around, man.
Yeah,
like Eric.
I will tell you,
around.
we had a couple people that watch RIN that came up and were like, "Hey, I watch you guys every week," like this kind of thing.
That's awesome.
One of which is Meg, who's in here. She said, "I just never
Yeah.
comment. I never leave a comment."
Lilac
So
Seller, right?
happy,
Meg.
yeah, happy to see you commenting in here, Lilac Seller. Appreciate you for coming through. But I mean, I was trying to think like if there's anybody that I haven't met that I have interaction with.
We had dinner on the boat, down in second class on the bottom floor down there. We sat with Meg, Corey and Teresa from Grams and Pops, and Jill and I just had a great dinner and talking with Meg and stuff. She's a fun, great lady for sure.
Yeah.
That would have been somebody I would have been excited to meet too, because I've like low key become a huge fan of Graham and Pop's YouTube channel.
Oh yeah, met those guys.
I really enjoy
They're
them. I don't know
way
what
better than anybody else in that podcast. Way
but
better than
they're
anybody else
just-
in that clickbait podcast.
Agreed. And we
They do
stepped
it
it
for
up a
me.
notch.
Oh, here we go. Here's someone that we got to hang out with that I always enjoy.
Oh,
Guys,
Hey,
how's
she was
it
the
going?
worst.
hey, Faith.
She was the worst. Don't give her too much credit.
Yeah, I didn't enjoy her company at all.
She
But
was- She signed my shirt and had no clue she signed my shirt.
I felt so bad about that, Paul. I felt so bad.
She was like, I didn't know what I even signed.
Oh gosh.
I actually unsubscribed from my Reseller Genie after meeting Faith. It was no.
Wait,
No,
they even
no,
have,
no,
wait,
no.
wait. Did they have a channel, or just for the
Wait.
subscription?
Come on, Paul.
The subscription,
We do have a
yeah.
channel. Come on,
You have a
man.
channel?
We have
Oh.
a channel. I'm so
This is-
offended right now, and you're making fun of me
Uh-oh.
for not knowing what your shirt was. Wow.
My Reseller Genie. Let's see.
It's nothing exciting. It's
Oh,
all instructional videos.
I'm not subscribing, but there's a channel. Yes, it does exist.
Be Billy Flipper. Oh gosh. How's
Last
everything?
video was 2 weeks ago, so yeah, look at you guys putting out content. Yeah,
Mhm. Yep.
yeah.
It's very
Yeah,
exciting.
no, it was great to meet Faith. She
Yes.
came up, introduced herself, and then we crossed paths many times over the weekend, and just a great, fun, bubbly personality, and just really enjoyed getting to spend a few minutes.
Just
with
don't
her,
buy
for
it from her whatnot show because she will send you moldy donuts in with your package.
Oh,
So do not support her whatnot, guys. I'm just
Paul, please explain. Please explain.
saying. So I bought. I don't even know what I bought from you. So I bought some kind of clothes. She was selling some clothes and whatnot, and they were eating these delicious apple cider donuts that were homemade.
Oh, I love apple cider
And
donuts.
I was like, please send me one in my package as like a joke. I don't think she's going to send me one. But anyways, I buy this package and then I go to Finland for a week. When I go to the rally, I come back 3 weeks later and start opening my packages. And then there's like a moldy donut
Oh, that's
in the
great.
box. I did not eat it. Are you kidding me?
It was just kind of like fermented cider beer.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I was.
Something.
It was like all black. I sent a picture to Faith. I'm like, what are you sending me? What is what is this?
Where did you get cider donuts in this side of town?
She made them.
I made them.
Oh,
I got
Yeah.
a great
Ooh.
recipe, guys. And Paul has not tasted that yet. They
I
are
was
really-
because I had them in Vermont. It was either Vermont or New Hampshire, and
Nice.
there was like at like an apple cider. I don't know what these people do where they go like apple cidering, and it was like this big
Apple
like
cidering.
yeah, it was like this big apple cider place, and they made fresh apple cider donuts, and they put a little sugar on top of it. It was so
Yeah.
good.
It's so good.
I believe it.
We
I
have
believe it.
a place close to us. Jill goes and picks up. They called Apple Hill. Shout out Apple Hill. And yeah, if
You
you got to
highlighted
get
the
there
wrong comment,
early
Eric. You highlighted the wrong
in the
comment.
morning.
Hey, RIN, man.
You highlighted the wrong comment, man. Highlight the Philly Flipper comment, Tim. That's a good comment right there.
Gosh, guys. Oh man.
Code right. All these codes, man.
But hey, this is Eric's channel, so he gets to do whatever he wants.
Okay, I guess true. That's true.
Good, RIN.
But no,
Code. I don't think that might not work. I'm just saying.
That's funny. Oh man.
I should just make all of my future affiliate link codes code.
yeah.
Right.
That's a good code.
Use code for the code.
Just
Too
all you
late
gotta
now.
do- Code. Well, yeah. Now Kevin's
Yeah,
already
yeah.
Kevin's already
How
copywriting
did,
that right now.
How did Let's Do Lunch get code the pod? That's such a good code, the pod.
I
I'm
know, right?
that's like way better than Philly Flipper. How did they get
Kevin's
that
already
code?
the sticker on his trailer, with the code.
Yeah,
There.
there you go. Code. I like it.
Did
So
anybody
Faith-
try to?
I know you go to a lot of events, right? So, what would you say is a little bit different going to Reseller Rally than what you have experienced at other events?
Yeah, so I mean, honestly, like the biggest difference is it's purely all networking. I think a lot of the other events have sessions and good not training, but just like a lot of informative speakers and stuff, and that can be really great. But this one definitely had a different flavor to it. And I love it, like when there's the breakout sessions, when there's the speakers and everything like that. But there was just something kind of special about purely like going to just build with everybody there, and not having a bunch of other stuff that you have to get to and stuff. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a great event. Shout out to Kevin, Pete, and John. They did a really, really good job.
Pete and John did a really good job.
Not
Kevin.
Yeah.
Kevin said
Kevin did a job. I'm just
Can I? Oh, I did it. Never mind.
What happened?
I was gonna ask you guys a question because I had this camera and somebody just messaged me and they want me to take a picture of it open and I couldn't get it open. But as I was going to ask you, I started filling with it and I found a way to open it.
there you go.
Squirrel.
Proud of you.
It smells like maple syrup inside there.
Oh,
Does it smell like moldy donuts?
No, it smells like maple syrup.
I could tell you what that smells like really well.
bitter. Paul is
I think
bitter.
everybody wants donuts now. So.
Oh, I know.
I mean, I was still like half tempted to try it. That's
Doug
a good
did not
donut.
make apple cider donuts.
Don't you dare. But seriously though, if anybody is ever in the Baltimore, Annapolis area, come and give us a heads up. I'll make you guys donuts, and they will not be moldy. So unless Paul
Oh.
eats them
Unless
all.
it's Paul, then you can leave them out for a while.
She wouldn't do that. She wouldn't do that.
Well, we also took an epic picture. Me, Paul, and Eric had a nice little. That was a cool little bodyguard picture that we took. That was nice.
Yep. That was awesome. Got it all.
I like the idea that Dave couldn't get off the boat even if he tried. He couldn't run from anywhere. He always likes to try to run. He couldn't run.
Also, Leroy, I felt so bad. We walked right past you, and I didn't recognize you on the boat. And then I went back, and I was like,
They had
"Oh,
no idea.
no,
They were right behind me, and I'm like, "Hey guys, and they're just looking at me like I was something.
I mean, listen, I did see Leroy on the live stream, and he definitely was like Smooth Jazz Club Leroy. He wasn't like RIN Leroy. You know, he put on the black polo and
even put on a
everything.
tan
Hold on,
hat.
hold
So
on,
I can
change my
understand.
No black hat, dude. He laid the black hat down. He went.
Yeah.
No, thank
Yeah.
you for because that was one of the reasons I didn't recognize him. I was like, wait, I need the personality to go with it.
Look, there's
Wait,
no
Leroy,
Steelers.
you didn't wear
There's
a
no
tool belt
Steelers.
on the boat?
No.
Oh,
Oh
that's
man,
what
that
we
would have
gotta
been
get
I
you.
great.
didn't
We
buy
gotta
a
get you
tool
a
the whole
tool
trip.
boat. You didn't buy a tool the whole trip?
Wow.
I didn't buy anything.
You probably found some tools in the ship somewhere. Leroy was at the bottom of the ship in the coal room looking for that big 5-foot wrench. You know the ones
Hey,
that
you
you
know what
see in
Leroy
like the
did?
Titanic movie.
Leroy went and had dinner on every deck. He was like, I start up here and then work down to the next one. Work down to the next
Wait,
one.
they had dinners on each deck?
Yeah, buffet
Yeah.
on every deck.
Oh, see, they
Yeah.
didn't have that the last
It
time.
was the same food, but it's just
Yeah.
wasn't on
Fake-
deck.
Yeah,
fake
it was
one
a
floor.
smaller boat, Tim, than the last time where we all fit for dinner on one floor. The last time
Yeah.
dinner was on 2 separate floors, and then that top deck with the dancing and the DJ.
And then
such.
Dave gave me like a super good idea. Dave, ADH Dave, is like, grab your food and come upstairs. Upstairs there was no tables, it was just chairs, and it was like
Yes.
perfect. There was like nobody up there, and it was just like
It was hot.
Yep.
super fring.
But-
And
So-
there was
But the
a
concept-
bar there, and there was no line at the upstairs bar, so you can just get any drink you want at any time.
Okay, my question is obviously the most important question of the reseller rally sort of recap here. Okay,
Yes.
boy.
who were all of the? I need to know who all the participants were in the IKEA bag fashion challenge.
All the participants or the people that actually were dressed up, or you want the team name, like team partners and all that.
I mean, you don't have to give me like the starting right
The-
fielder for
the models were Tucker, Abel from Abel's Treasure, and Richard. Up the drop flips for Pinto flips backwards. Those were those were the models. I don't know who their team. I know Leo was out there like cutting
I
holes
wasn't
for some
supposed
people's
to. I just gotta
nipples.
help them.
He just wanted people to see nipples, so he just wanted to start cutting holes where the nipple should have been.
Also,
That was Leroy's shot.
Yeah, there was-
My fashion IKEA bag was stolen. Then
It was very inspirational. Yeah, I
It
think
was
a
very
lot of teams,
inspirational.
immediately people had their shirts off
Right away.
getting the bags.
They knew
it
what
took
worked.
to win.
They knew what
took
worked
to
last
win.
time. They were like,
Okay.
but
And-
they didn't
and
have
then-
they didn't have your body, Tim. That was the issue. They didn't have that body.
Yeah. As long as they did it, because I killed the runway walk. I think
Yeah.
that's really what won it for me last reseller rally was, I hit the Vogue, like the way that I hit that spin at the end, you know what I'm saying? Like for those of you that don't know, I used to be a model in my past life. So you know what I'm saying? Just wanted to throw that out there. But
Yeah.
so Tucker won.
Yeah,
Technically,
It was a superhero.
technically, Tucker won.
technically, yes.
What
He
does
didn't
that
get-
mean technically?
he
Did
didn't
somebody
get
get
the loudest-
disqualified?
He didn't get the loudest applause. I'm telling you right now. It was by applause, and he didn't get the loudest applause.
Yeah.
Okay, so
it
I
might
mean,
have
like,
been
I
it might
just
have been Abel from
I would
Abel's
say
Treasures,
Abel. I think Abel won.
So
But
it's not going to be bad if I steal, not necessarily steal, but earn my championship back from a kid when it's the next rally, right? That's
you
okay.
get to come back and you
Because
gotta come
listen,
back and fight for your crown.
When
man.
it comes to competition, I don't care if you're 7 or 70. I'm in it to win it, baby. You know what I'm saying? So
Do it, Tim. Do it.
It's the way it should be.
I think Roman should have
Guys, is
competed.
there like crackling? Oh, sorry.
I hear
Yeah.
it too.
Is there like crackling?
Yeah,
Is it me?
I hear
Is
it.
that me? I can't tell.
Is that me?
I don't know
Oh.
who it is, but just
Oh,
making
sounds
sure.
like somebody-
Leroy or
it's-
Cernoch.
It sounds like somebody's eating. It's not
I'm
Cernoch.
muted.
Oh, it was Faith. It was Faith. It's Faith.
Is it really me?
Yeah.
Is it really me? You're just giving me a hard time.
No, it's really you.
No,
I
it's
think
really
it's the donuts.
Yeah.
Probably the donuts.
It's the donuts.
Wait, mute yourself again, Faith. Put yourself on mute.
Wait, what? You,
Right. Mute yourself again. Yeah, it's her.
Oh, that's not fair.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say goodbye then, because I'm going to my first red, white, and blue thrift store, and I'm gonna try to find some cool
Ooh.
shoes.
Red, white, and blue is awesome. It's such
it
a good
really?
brand. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. All right, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank
Eric,
you.
thank you. See you guys.
Bye,
Yeah.
Faith. Be safe.
Thank you, Ken. So good to meet you. Bye, guys.
Yes, for sure.
I gotta leave too because Eric only paid me for an hour, so I've been here for an hour. My time's up.
No, you got
I
another
let
30
him do the
seconds.
one pair drop. That was it.
I got 20 seconds. Subscribe to all my channels. That's what you get the 20
Yes.
seconds part. It was a pleasure meeting all you guys. Besides Cernoch, because he has marching band competitions. You know, it is
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll show. Hopefully, I'll see most of you guys at the next 100 mile yard sale with Kevin. I should make it this time. So, fun to
Yeah,
pick
that
that
would be
again.
Cool.
Actually, it's this
Nice.
weekend.
What?
Nothing.
All right, bye guys.
All right, man.
Later,
Paul.
Later. Which one of you did it? I don't know.
It
Mm.
wasn't me.
Where did Paul go?
He left.
Paul
He
Paul
was
bailed.
upset.
He put in his hour commitment of time.
Hey,
He said you were
sold
gone,
it.
so he left.
you
Don't
know
charge
what?
you
That's
on
right
that.
before you put up the Pokemon.
I just sold it.
Tim, what it was
Sweet.
it was 3:00 and he got the new girlfriend now, so he had to be on the phone at 3, so he dropped.
I did not know that Paul was seeing somebody. That's new
Yeah.
news to me. Congratulations to Paul, man. I'm happy for that
Hey.
guy.
That
Yeah.
news actually broke on my channel. Paul announced it to the world, and I was humbled by that. And of course, nobody watched it. That's why you didn't know, Tim, that that he had been that he was seeing somebody.
I had heard some rumblings, but it's good for that guy.
Very
That
nice,
guy-
very nice girl.
Nice.
Yeah, well,
There's nobody in the reselling community.
well,
No,
it's all
Yeah.
funny. It's all fun and games now.
Yeah.
All fun and games now, my friend.
Right.
Hey, Caleb.
Now, is there plans to do this next year? Is there plans to do it next year again?
I've heard
I heard-
rumbling.
yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. Rumblings. I think it was cool, although I would always go. But I think it was kind of neat having that 2-year break, or that year break in between the last one and this one,
Mm-hmm.
because there are so many other reseller, events. You kind of have to pick and choose. It can get pretty expensive to go to some of these if you have a lot of travel. I was fortunate in this one that it's, just a quick drive for me. But yeah, it was. I'm always going to go to the rally as long as it's here. Now they may do another rally in another state, with the same organizers. But yeah, hopefully it comes back to Cincinnati because the boat is such a great venue to do that. The hotel was a perfect setup. Lots of really good picking in the area. And, there's just kind of something for everyone, right there in that Cincinnati area.
Hello
Yeah.
to my list perfectly listing party friends. How are you, Laura? Thank you for coming by.
Hey,
and
that's
hanging out.
that's the other person I did meet that I've actually talked to outside of that is Trish was there from List Perfectly.
Trish is cool. Yeah.
Yes.
hung out with her for a
Very
while.
nice lady for sure.
Yeah, we had a blast. She's a lot of fun.
I like the other guy too, the young kid. I don't know his name.
From
List Perfect.
With
From-
Trish.
List Perfectly. Okay. Yeah.
I can't remember his name either.
I don't either.
Sorry, List Perfectly guy. Can't remember your name. Right
Yeah, I'm kind of bummed. I'm not gonna lie. It's depressing.
Josh, maybe? Josh question mark? Josh is what
Sure.
Kevin
Shout
said.
out to Josh.
Josh, there you go. Josh was with List Perfectly. I need
Maybe
somebody.
we'll have an Eastern Panhandle, West Virginia rally where I give exclusive tickets to the mission.
Oh,
Ooh,
pay your entrance fee. into the-
Yeah, right.
I would travel for that. I see Jimmy Dark County Picker in the chat too. He's another Ohio guy. Got to meet up with him again there just for a few moments on the boat. You know, say hi, kind of reacquaint ourselves. Was pretty cool. And
Tickets to the basement. That's what I thought he was gonna say.
Yeah, tickets to the basement.
Oh,
Oh well, I mean, tickets to the basement. I mean,
Now you're going VIP section.
that's velvet rope. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be on a list. We ain't talking no +1s either, bro. It's like it's your name. You get in. You ain't bringing anyway.
I did meet a couple from New York, Matt and Aaron, who I gave Aaron such a hard time because she's a Bills fan, and then they spanked our bottom over the weekend. So I did get a little Instagram message saying at least I had Diggs on my fantasy because he definitely whipped our tail. But yeah, they're cool from New York. They did a.
yeah,
Who
you
came
talking
the
about
furthest?
that real tall kid, that real
Yeah,
tall Matt. Oh, he was great. He was
Yeah.
great. I interacted with him a lot over the weekend. Just super good guy. Has an Instagram channel. Doesn't do YouTube yet,
Yeah.
but has a lot of good stuff on Instagram for sure.
Yeah,
I think Cameron came the furthest, right? Cameron Ott.
Probably so. Yeah, from all the way out in Oregon, I would think that was probably
yeah, I would think so,
furthest.
too. Pre-sale tickets to the basement. Use code RI.
Hey, no, that is a open listen. Anybody that wants to come do some wholesaling or whatever, hey, hit me up. If you're in the Eastern Panhandle, West Virginia, just traveling, and you got extra room in your van or truck, come on by. Just let me know.
Code basement.
Yeah, code basement. Yeah, listen. I've always said to everyone, like, hey, just get in contact with me, and you can come over. So, you know.
The codes.
Oh yeah, John and Archie came from Vegas as well. That's right. I got to meet up with Archie again, Biscuit Butt. He's a good guy. He's fun. Had a lot of good laughs with him for sure.
It's still doing this.
Roman, hey Roman, in the chat, hey, it's cheap out here, bro. It's cheap. Real estate is cheap.
He said they're gonna pull up the trailer to the basement.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah.
Oh, Mike is.
Yo, I'll tell you this. If I could unload just 25% of my basement, I'd be like, all right. Like, you would understand. Like, this one dude, like a friend of a friend, like I had met this dude before. He had just gotten back into reselling, just on our local level. I said, he goes, hey, like, you mind if I come by and do some shopping? I'm like, yeah, come on. He bought some stuff. He came by the next time. He's like, yeah, I'm getting back into reselling and stuff like that. I'm like, hold up. I'm going to load you up. And I go, and I looked at his car. I go, all right, we're going to, are you okay with just loading everything in your car? Like, we're going to fill it up. He's like, what do you mean fill up my car? I'm like, I'm going to fill up your car with stuff. Dude, I filled up his entire car, trunk and back seat, all filled up. He goes, what do I owe you? I said, nothing. Get it out of here.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, just it's stuff like that. Just, I probably gave him probably $2,000 worth of stuff.
What are you doing this weekend? I might have to make the drive.
Like I said, yeah. Any weekend you want to come down that I'm not busy, people just let me know. Let me know. I told Jimmy, since he's in Ohio now, y'all should, man, you should talk to Jimmy, mate. Y'all might take a road trip. Get some content out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Carpool, come over.
That's that. Come over,
Visit
make some
Cernoch.
content, do some YouTube videos. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
I'd love to see Kevin do a video in your basement.
Yeah. So.
Roman.
Oh, dude, yeah. Oh, bro, yeah. No, not with the Bigfoot. It's
Not-
the
yeah. Cernoch's not in that part of West Virginia.
Skinwalker.
no. Yeah. It's the skinwalkers out here, bro.
What is a skinwalker?
Let's just say, Tim, if you hear a blood curdling scream that's coming from the woods in the middle of the night, guess what, Tim? You didn't hear anything, bro.
I didn't hear anything.
That's right. You didn't hear anything.
I'm
You just go on with
confused.
your life like you did. You don't go investigate. You don't talk about it. You didn't hear it.
I'm so confused.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
You must have not been in the day that Cernoch was going on the Skinwalker.
Yeah, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Just look it up. Look up skinwalkers in Appalachia. And you'll go down. There's a nice little rabbit hole you can go down.
Just in
That's
time
where it's
for
like,
Halloween.
yeah, we have a few mountains here though too. They're like, hey, whatever you do, just don't travel on the backside of that mountain. Okay, cool.
Yeah, this is a thing. This is a real thing. Josie's like looking at properties, and she's like sending me these properties in Baltimore. I'm like, Josie, we're not leaving Northeast DC to go to Baltimore. I love you. We can do whatever you want to do, but I'm not gonna go from one bullet-ridden street to another.
Tell her, Berkeley County, West Virginia. Okay.
There's
Berkeley
not enough
County, West
culture
Virginia.
out there for her.
Oh, there is.
She has to have like a Dominican community or like an African community, like, you know, because look, I found a castle in the woods in West Virginia on Facebook the other day. And
There you
I
go,
was
bro.
like, Josie, this thing has a elevator. It's got like it's like right on the river. It was really, really interesting, actually. A very nice property. But Josie was like, where is it? And I was like, West Virginia. And she looked at me like I was crazy. Hey, here he is. Here he is. I thought he was here.
He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it.
Tennessee is pretty.
He's
for
he's
sure.
signing the NDA right now.
The NDA. I'm just
Right?
Hey, there he is.
What's up?
Dude,
He's in the
you have a
house.
good. You have a long night last night. You look like you had a nice.
Sick as
Nice-
a dog.
You're sick.
Oh,
You too?
Yep, that's pretty
I
bad.
was sick for a couple of
But
days.
don't worry, I managed to get out 6 of my orders, so I'll just pass it along. Tried to call Kevin. I'll break the news to y'all. Avoided totaling the trailer yesterday coming through Atlanta. It was at the cost of hitting a massive pothole, and the toolbox jumped and unlocked the wheel and rolled back. The ICS saved a lot of damage, but I got paid like $1,000 to probably fix some shit.
Wow.
Kevin,
So
if
wait.
you're watching, should have answered my calls.
You jumped like Dukes of Hazzard.
No. So coming through Atlanta, they got that one freeway. If you're up by Marietta, 3 lanes go to the right, 4 lanes go left. But of those 3 lanes, another 2 branch out. Well, somebody cut over, missing their exit, and I had to avoid it. Got in the shitty lane, and it was just boom, 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 and I heard it rattle. It came loose, and
Just Commonwealth trailer, just
My
like
nuts.
slipping through the lane.
yeah, but avoided a absolute. It would have been an absolute total.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Did you get it on?
He's
Did you
listening.
get it on camera though?
He said, "Brother, I'm sorry." He's not sorry.
Did you get it on camera?
No, dude. The claim would be horrible if I had to make a claim. No, I got it all on film. I forecasted it happening. It was Atlanta. No, it's not that bad. Bent a door, hit the door, dented the cabinet. But the good thing is the TV was secure. We did that the other day, so we probably would have lost that too.
What about the big sticker on the side? Did that big sticker get damaged? Have to be replaced?
Well, I tried to veer into the car next to us to take some of the wrinkles out. It didn't work out. But
Well, you're
no,
okay.
it's good.
Are you okay?
Of course I'm good. Take the hit, let insurance fix it. That's right, Corey. I should have done it. How y'all doing? Tell me about. I just came into the show. Like I said, I was packing and heading to the post office, and I've got an hour and 15 minutes to BS with y'all. So just catching up. Oh, y'all doing good?
We're here.
Yeah.
We're
Oh,
alive.
we're doing our thing.
Hearts beating.
Man.
My eyes are barely open, but I'm here.
So,
Yes.
I'm hungry as all heck after this like 5-minute donut conversation. I'm not gonna lie.
nobody
I ate
else hit
that
up the
first
Highway
thing.
29 sale, huh?
No, you know what? I thought about it and I was like, I got a lot
Kevin's
going on
not
here.
in. He's got Vegas. He won't get us an Airbnb.
No,
No,
that's not
I don't think we've ever done the fall one. We've only done the summer one, right?
Right.
Spring one, not summer, but
Yeah,
spring one.
one.
Yeah, we've never done the
Yeah.
fall one. So like I always
Hey.
because like I keep seeing the notifications in my
On your
my
Facebook.
Facebook, and I'm like, damn. I
Well,
want
What's up, Jimmy?
We have something. There's something this weekend that was up by Gadsden that runs all the way up into Tennessee through Chattanooga.
Oh yeah, I saw that too on Facebook also. I'm
on
not gonna
Garage
lie,
Sale
I've gotten
Nation.
a little
Yeah,
bit
Garage Sale
addicted to
Nation.
picking again.
411. 411.
Is that
Yeah,
411?
411.
We've
That's
been,
and then,
I've been to the 411 a couple times.
I like that.
Dude, they got another one coming in November down in Florida. It's the Highway A1A. So that's like the coastline towns from up north down to, I think, past toward Daytona Beach or something. So I may take the trailer down there if I can coordinate picking it up with a awning and everything. I'm going to drop that down there soon.
That'd be cool.
So
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tim's
we-
not allowed to go in any yard crawls now
Why?
until he comes to the basement.
Oh.
okay, all you got to do is move out of West Virginia because I ain't coming through there with the trailer anymore. Unbelievable, man. I tell you, I think he told the story, but for anybody that hadn't heard it, man, we were coming through some mountains. He picked a route that had a freeway that was closed, and so we jumped off of it and had to take some back roads for about probably 35 miles, and I was hugging cliffs in this trailer. I mean, narrow roads, to the point that I tried to call Kevin in the middle of it and be like, hey, dude, you need to call and get insurance on this right now because I'm good, but I don't know if I'm this good. But, yeah, I didn't have phone reception. So when we finally got phone reception, I called him. I'm like, hey, you need to get insurance. He's like, I tried. I didn't have reception. So we were thinking the same thing, fortunately, but it's all squared away now. But this fiddly crap that happened, that's me with the toolbox. I'll just have to get it squared away.
Take a hammer to it.
Yeah, that's right.
Just get more
That's right.
stickers. You'll be all right.
Yeah,
Kenny,
just
you
get
doing
more
good, brother?
stickers.
Yeah. Leroy's got a tool for that.
No joke, man. Leroy, list some stuff, dude. Listen, it is ridiculous. You got a loft. You're like, oh yeah, I sell little stuff. Oh crap. You may sell little stuff, but you don't hoard it. You got everything of every size up above you waiting to fall down and into your life.
Mike's been to Leroy's warehouse now. He's the okie doke is over.
Wait, what Jimmy? Jimmy said, what's up with the $25 tolls?
Oh, I was gonna say.
Is that
25
true?
No, it wasn't bad. West Virginia only had tolls, and it was only like $4.20. I'm sorry.
Y'all were in West Virginia, right?
Yeah, sorry.
West.
$8.40.
Yeah.
Kevin made me pay his because I went through first. So
Those
it
are
was
places.
double.
Was it like were you just going like this, up and down, up and down? Out there?
No. We were going left and right. It was. I mean, there was very little up and down. It was more left and right. And
You didn't go picking
the
down
toll road,
in the holler.
I mean, no, dude. Like we were just blowing through there, man. And I'll tell you, like the toll road part of it, that was cheap and easy, man. Like y'all are selfish, man. Y'all just took a free interstate that a previous administration built and slapped a toll on it. Y'all didn't even build a road. You're just like, nah, you want to take ours? Give us some money.
I have nothing to do with that. I have nothing to do with that.
It ain't going to public education in West Virginia, but it's going somewhere there. I don't know.
Cernoch coming to spit his drink on his neck.
Since we're on the conversation of driving, do any of you guys ever beep the horn in tunnels? I've never heard of that before.
What's that?
No.
Beep the horn in tunnels?
Yeah, Eric and I
Oh,
were
yeah,
in the
yeah,
tunnel.
yeah.
Well, like, what's going
Some
on?
people hold their breath.
Where were we going? That was Tennessee, right? Was
Yeah.
that Tennessee? Yeah.
Some people hold their breath, and some people beat their horns. And then
It's
it's the
probably the superstition
Yeah,
thing.
you ain't never seen the railroad track thing where people do this? They pick their feet up. So they pick their feet up like that, and then they put their thumb up here anytime they go across a railroad track. But I was like, man, I ain't got that much time to be that superstitious.
Nah.
Yeah,
I do
no
that
kidding.
stuff, and I was going into a cliff if I was messing around.
Like Caleb confirmed it. Honk the horn.
Oh yeah, honk the horn in tunnels. Yeah, do this anywhere. Overpasses. You'll do that stuff out at LAX, like when you go over that main tarmac, the runway. People do it all the time out there, just anywhere in the country. It's a generational thing. All the new people, they don't do that crap. They don't have any fun.
We just used to just tell people to hold their breath in tunnels, but mainly that's so
Yeah.
they be quiet for a little while.
And if you really didn't like them, drive through a long tunnel.
If they pass out, slow
Yeah.
down real slow.
I mean, I look at my rear view mirror or like look at the intersection, back and forth, looking for cops and stuff. That's
That's only when you leave pics though, because of the highway robbery that was just completed.
right.
Yeah. No, we'll get it up there, dude. Eric, so I'll tell y'all this story and then I'll let y'all go because I got to get in the post office. But Eric called me the other day, invited me on here. It was supposed to be the other day, and I guess they pushed it back to today to go for the live. And when he called me, he let off because I was up in Blue Ridge. He's like, "Hey man, you want to come up here and take care of the rest of that basement?" Man,
He pumped the brakes.
like I was just, oh, I was ready to go. I had to find out where my wife was. I was like, "Sweetheart, I'm ready to go." Eric did it for me. I don't need the blue pills, but there's Tim. Tim will come back on for short time. But no, Eric teased me with that basement thing, man, and I was ready to go. I was really jealous. I'm glad that y'all got some stuff. I'm really glad that I got to participate in loading a bunch of swag bags into a trailer. That was the absolute highlight of my reseller rally is loading bags and getting a trailer stuck in John's parking lot.
I just like hearing you say swag.
Swag. There was so much drip in the swag bags. So much drip.
No, wait, listen. This is so funny because now you made me think about it. I saw Dave put out an Instagram reel, and the caption said, "Cap or no cap." I was like, Dave, you are too old to be using that sort of lingo because I don't even use that lingo.
I got Dave. Actually, I got Carrie and Kevin, all of them on granny. On granny, man. That's my on twin, on cuz, on phone them, cuz. Like my son, the whole football team, they go off, man. And my son will come home and I'm like, on granny? He's like, on dead granny, on granny. And oh man, we start to tear it up, but he does the cap and no cap and all this other stuff, and we have a lot of fun. So let Dave have his cap, no cap.
Okay.
Yeah, it's some good time. It's how we relate to the younger crew. Otherwise, they don't know what the heck we're talking about.
Exactly.
No idea.
Yeah, I'm
all right,
old.
folks. Yeah, but hey, Thanks for having me on, y'all. I really
Love you,
appreciate it.
Mike.
I'm sorry. I'm
Hope
sorry.
you get feeling better,
Love,
bro.
love y'all
Mike,
too.
Later,
Appreciate
Mike.
you.
Look at that.
Best
Appreciate
sticker
you
in the
guys.
business right there. Best sticker in the business. Mike.
I think Josh said, "Wow, he couldn't get it any bigger
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
it's about 5 inches by 5 inches, and
He's
that
got
is
sweetest stickers for sure.
that's more life size. That's the fake one, and the other one is actual size on the box. So no false advertisement with the ladies. It's borderline, Eric. It's borderline. Some
Hey,
people
they've
don't know
already
what
been
we're talking about.
talking worse than that, Mike. Like you're actually like
I know. Look at me. Tame. Well behaved.
Mike.
That's because of the NyQuil.
I just want to invite back anytime y'all need somebody. Anytime that Tim is busy with his, shaving his leg for the side shot of the hairy thigh. But I mean, you need me covered down for a little bit. Just shoot it my way, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, fellas.
All
Y'all
right,
take care.
Mike.
Later,
All
Mike.
right, Mike. Be safe.
Get better.
Ugh.
Oh man,
He's a trip. He was great to hang out with
He's
a
a
little
nice
bit
guy.
there at the.
Mike is the man. Mike
Yeah.
He
the
is.
man.
He's.
I came in clutch for me, man. I needed to figure out a way to ship that stuff home, and he's like, just zip tie it in a tote. Yeah, and he had what needed to happen.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
yeah.
Nice.
Appreciate it for sure.
All right.
Yeah, dude, it's good.
Hey, Cernoch, I sold
Yo,
those
yo.
boots.
Which ones? The ones
Which
you did the
boots?
measurements for?
Yeah.
Nice. What'd you get
So-
for it?
150.
Nice.
Sweet.
Nice.
And I sold the Cape May single stitch T-shirt you were making fun of me for $20.
20 buckaroos.
How about that,
Bro, I got-
apples?
Hey, come down to West Virginia. I got a bunch of $20 shirts if you want to buy it, or if you want
I
to buy
don't.
them.
I don't.
Like, bro, I got you, bro. I got you. Like, I will load you up. Okay.
We're coming out there soon. I might come out there first before Authentic and I come out because I want to do a day at the mission. I started getting addicted to sourcing.
Now, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. You need, like, before you come, though, get everything out of your car. Just get everything. I don't want to. I don't want you to be like,
jack
oh, I got
out
this,
the spare tire, everything.
Yeah. Oh, I got this big vacuum cleaner still in here. No, I want that.
Listen. That vacuum cleaner is gonna be the damn death of me.
Well, how about this? You can trade it in. You can trade it. You know,
No,
you
I've
can
gotta
get
list
oh,
that damn.
Oh,
thing.
okay. Is it out of the car though?
Yes, it is. It's
Oh,
in my
okay.
kitchen.
See. Yeah, I'll load you up, bro. I'm gonna load you up. You'll be like, I'm set for like I don't have to go source for like 2 months. I'll load you up.
I found some new shirts today. Some stuff I found. Well, I did find a Robert Graham shirt. I haven't found one of those in a long time. They're apparently still selling, so that's good.
A little bit, yeah.
I
They
mean,
sell.
well, for a couple bucks, it's
Yeah.
But this is Oh man, I hate how I can't. Here we go. Recent. All right.
It's 242.
Larry Mahan
Yeah.
Cowboy Collection.
Yeah, Larry, or yeah.
Well, I got Pearl
Mahan or
Snaps,
Meehan.
I think.
Yeah. If you find that now, that's a transition into you need to find the boots now. Larry Mahan
they make
boots.
boots too.
Yeah. And if you get the right boots, they can be for the exotics. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like Tony Lama and stuff, and Luke Casey, and so.
And because obviously we're still on Reseller Information Network, so I like to promote some of these things that Cernoch has taught me. Because I'm like addicted to boots now. Boots, like it's killing. Like I'm so addicted to boots now. And the thing is that
boots sell. Who knew?
Wait, what?
But it's because it's difficult though for me because like it really takes a lot of discipline because you know how expensive it is at thrift stores around here, especially for boots.
Yeah.
So like it has to be like
Bro,
really worth it for me.
Broski,
I know. Come see you. I know that. I know
Come
that.
see me. I'll give you like 10 pairs of boots. Okay.
I
Like,
know.
that you can just like. here you
But
go.
no, I liked learning about them. Listen, I've been getting this flack all day. My timeline on Twitter is just an absolute disaster. But I have you ever heard of Scarpa before?
Yeah, Scarpa. Yeah,
So
hiking.
I saw a
they
pair
make
of those.
hiking book.
Yeah.
Hiking.
And
yeah.
a lot of those things pre-owned like sell for really good money. Now I didn't pull
now,
the trigger.
wait, I'll ask Eric this question since we're on boots. If you found a pair of Scarpa boots, what's the first tag you're looking for?
Style code.
No. What makes them way more valuable?
Gore-Tex.
Gore-Tex. Yes.
Gore-Tex.
Yes.
Gore-Tex.
Gore-Tex. Yeah, I have a pair. I have some Scarpa Gore-Tex. Yeah.
Sometimes they put it on the
GTX.
tag that says GTX.
GTX. Yeah. Gore-Tex. Gore-Tex for anything. Pick it up. If you here's the thing, since we're kind of on like Reseller Information Network talk out there, if you're still watching us, after Philly
41
Flipper and then Mike,
41 still.
listen, Gore-Tex, anything. If you see it on anything, pick it up. Okay, a hat, a jacket, boots, shoes, whatever. It increases the value so much more. So yeah. Now, did your boots have Gore-Tex on them? The Scarpa boots?
I don't think they did, but they were small. They were like really small, and they weren't like they were kind of like what made me look at them was the style, because they looked like something that like somebody in the hood would rock like on the block, like kind of like like an old school Nike ACG sort of style boot.
Yeah.
But they were like $25. And I was like, the resale value is maybe like 50, 60 on this. I can't. Like, for me, like, the one that's been killing me in the inside, though, is there's these pair of combat boots. Twice now I've went to the store, and they're still there. And they're like, I think they're also $25. They're HH, made in the USA combat boots, and they have, like, the seam on the toe. And like they're like, made in USA. They're definitely vintage, like, based upon the sole, with the nails and everything like that. But it's just like the comps for those are all over the place.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I know, like, in my back of my mind, I'm like grailed, you know what I'm saying? Like I can do that, but
you got to do it like Eric and I do. You got to pick it up cheap, bro.
I know. I mean, I'm the same way. I'm cheap. That's why it's like killing me on the inside, because I'm like, I'm just waiting for it to go on sale.
Unless they're like, but unless they're like an Endicott Johnson World War II boot, then maybe. You know what I'm saying? But for that, nah.
See, like with the other boots, with the Denner boots, like for me, that was worth it at the 150 to pay $25. So I think I paid 20 or $25 for those.
You know what Cernoch's saying to you? Take me home, West Virginia, to the place where I belong.
That song was originally about Maryland.
For Maryland, yeah.
Yes.
No, I know.
Yeah, they were like, let's leave Maryland and go to West Virginia. That's what they're saying.
It just didn't have that. It didn't have that rhyme scheme he was looking for. John Denver was looking for. So he'll come. He'll take. You gotta film some content. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it'll be good.
They're like, the mission is not a myth. It's not a myth. Just don't give out the address.
Now wait, hold on. Okay, so hold on. The key to the mission is I'm giving away some secrets here. So if anybody, like someone's moving into the, the area, you're like, oh, here's the key to the mission. You just don't go, okay, and then leave.
You gotta stay there. It's a camp.
You gotta
camp.
You gotta camp. Kind of like it's like if you've been to like the Goodwill bins, you just don't go for like 30 minutes and then leave, because you ain't gonna find nothing. You got to wait for the rotations. So at my honey hole, they're bringing it now. Here's the thing: if you go while it's raining, it's not like I know all the if you go by it's like raining or bad weather, it's not going to be the same, because every day, like, it's nice, they're bringing in new product through the front door. So it's basically like front door in a shop. It sits there and gets processed right in front of you. So, and then they have rules about like touching it while it's in the cart and stuff like that. Yeah. But like, you see something in there, you're just kind of like, all right, I gotta wait. Or if it's a stack of jackets, there might be one little, sleeve hanging out going, yo, is that a Carhartt jacket? All right, I'm gonna sit and wait. Where everyone else is just like, they look and then they leave. Where if you're waiting and then that rush, like after because they open at 9 a.m. If you wait around 11 o'clock where everyone just starts scattering, bro, then it's just game on. If I'm in there with only 3-4 people, oh man, I'm killing it. So
It's
Look
my
at this.
guy.
Look at this. Sorry.
hey,
Ronnie
Hey.
Hart. Missed you, buddy, at the rally.
Yeah, for sure.
old Ronnie Hart. I think he's gonna. Never mind. I was gonna make a joke, but I'm not gonna make a joke. I think he wants to go down to someone's clothing warehouse that they have
Oh, yeah.
and go pick there again.
That was a
Dude,
that
that
was a-
might
that
be.
was a day.
That was a day. Yeah, Ronnie Hart knows that inside joke. So sorry for inside jokes here, y'all. So yes. See, yeah. There is a really good part. It's the part that where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? That's the part. Because you're close to everything. You're close to everything. I'm close to Baltimore, DC, Virginia, Maryland. I can go up to Pennsylvania. I have internet out here. You can use your cell phone out here.
So that's the only part, the only negative I've ever heard from him is food. That's the only.
Yeah. We
the restaurant name.
well, it's that. It's that home cooking style. People try to do it. Here's the thing. I'm really depressed because two of my favorite Mexican places that have my favorite there's a Mexican sandwich called a torta. You ever heard? Has anybody ever heard of a torta?
Yeah.
I had found two places that had it, and I was excited. One place stopped carrying it because they said the bread was too hard, and then the other place closed down. So I'm distraught. Yeah. My son just said I'm destroyed. His mom. Here's a funny story. His mom said, "Hey, what did Thatcher want at the Mexican restaurant we went to?" I said, "I don't know. What did he ask for?" He goes, "He asked the waitress for a torta." Yes. Teach him young. So, yeah.
Hey, fellas, I'm going to bail out here. Thank you for having me on to
coming hanging out with us, kid.
talk a little bit of Reseller Rally. It was a great event. Eric, good to see you again. Tim, Chris, need to get you guys back into some of these events for sure. If anybody wanted to see some kind of inside stuff, we did a good interview show
And
about
that
the
video is
rally.
doing really well too.
Yeah.
It is on the Reseller Clickbait podcast there that I do with Jimmy Old School Flips and Corey from Grams and Pops. And I'll just leave you on this. Tell a friend to tell a friend about the Reseller Information Network. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Ken.
Thanks,
Yeah,
bud.
thanks for being here. Hey, we do thank all you guys for being here. Do have a reminder, Monday we're doing the members only shipping show. So if you get that,
I saved a piece of glass just for that. And you know what I realized too? The damn post office is closed on Monday.
Really?
Well, that's great.
That's what I'm saying.
Great.
It works
fantastic.
out. It's perfect.
Now he ain't got to be all in a rush and everything.
Exactly.
Take your time.
Yeah.
Pack it.
But then that means that you know how much I hate going to the post office on Tuesday mornings. That messes up my whole damn day.
What time's your post office open?
9 o'clock, but it's in Maryland. I got to drive from DC to Maryland.
Ugh.
You don't trust
Man.
the post office?
Hell no.
Talk to the postmaster. See if you can drive in the back. Drop off your packages.
Yeah.
That's the last place
Postmaster
I want to
General.
be. I don't. Charity.
Just leave them on your doorstep and do a pickup, bro.
Oh yeah. They'll get picked up all right, but not by the
Right.
post office. Charity, I saw when I was on my way to get here. I saw what you said. You had sent me some pictures on Instagram. I don't see your messages. Which Instagram did you send it to? And shout out to Des Hardy. I appreciate the support, Des Hardy.
Yes.
Your
Des, I
orders
appreciate
will
it
be
too.
going out on Tuesday. Thank you.
Same wise. No, we'll be if you tune in
On
we'll be
Monday.
we'll be packing them on Monday.
Yeah, we'll pack them on
So,
Monday. Over the years,
the-
which over the years, there we go. You're right, Cameron. Cameron saved me today. I had a horrible morning, by the way. I uploaded a video and I completely uploaded the wrong edition, and it had none of the graphics on the screen. And I was just talking about all these graphics that are on the screen, and they weren't there. So I had to re-upload it. I lost all that traction and everything like that. But shout out to Cameron. He hit me up and told me, Charity, I have 3 over the years Instagrams. Over the years collecting, over the years eBay, or over the years sports. Message me again so I can make sure I can help you, because I looked and I couldn't find it. I'll put it in the chat here. Let's do this.
There you go.
And thanks for hanging out. Guys, if you're not following Reseller Clickbait podcast, they actually did one from the event, from the hotel lobby, their last one. And also Trash to Cash had a live stream from the rally and from the boat. So if you missed it, you can go check that out as well. As always, don't forget to check us out on Tuesdays. We're live again. And then Monday, if you want to come and be a part of the shipping show, feel free to check out channel membership. You can do that.
Sounds good.
All right. Hey, we thank all you guys for being here. Appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all next time.